Hi, I'm Jan. Today I'd like to show you some simple shoulder opening exercises to help get your shoulders back and improve your posture. A lot of times we spend all day sitting at a desk or hunched over or carrying heavy items or children, and our shoulders tend to round forward. These exercises are going to help to roll your shoulders back and improve your posture and make you feel a lot better too. So we're going to start with a simple movement. Take your fingertips to your shoulders and you're just going to start to draw really wide circles with your elbows. So make them as wide as you can. Inhaling and exhaling. So inhale as you move the arm bones up, exhaling as you drop them back down. And just stay with your breath, with the movement. Inhaling and exhaling. And then you can rotate the other way. So start to drop your arm bones down, inhaling as they rise back up, exhaling. Good. Continue with that motion, possibly as you're getting looser in your shoulders, making a wider circle with each round. Good. And then just drop your hands. Next one, we're going to take your right hand and reach your right arm up. Take your right hand to your left temple and then drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. You're going to put some gentle pressure with this hand on the head to drop that ear down, and just let the weight of your head drop down to the right. So your right ear drops towards your right shoulder, and then your left shoulder will drop down as well. So you want to drop it down and extend your arm out to the side. Reach your fingertips away from your hips. And then maybe lift your fingertips up off the mat just about an inch or two. And you'll feel this nice stretch from the bottom of the left ear all the way down the top of the left, or all the way down through the fingertips. Good, and just hold that for a few breaths. And then release that. Come back to center. And then reach the left arm up. As you exhale, you're going to take your hand to the left temple, or the right temple. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. And drop your right shoulder away from the ear. Extend the arm, reaching your fingertips beyond the hips. So away from the hips, and then slightly lift your fingertips up off the floor. So you should feel like you're creating a nice diagonal line from the bottom of your right ear all the way down through your fingertips. Good, and just hold that for a couple breaths. Good, and then inhale, come back up, and release your hands. Next exercise, you're going to lace your fingers behind your low back. Press your palms in together. Okay, and I want you to feel your shoulders, the tops of your arm bones rolling back. So you're actually spreading the collarbones. Okay, this may just be an action of spreading your collarbones. Your collarbones may not literally, or your shoulders may not literally move the first time you do that. But just try and feel a stretch across your collarbones as you lift your chest forward. Press your palms in towards each other. Keep pressing them in together. And then you're going to lift your arm bones up away from your back body. The tendency will be to hinge forward. Okay, you don't want to do that. When you keep your chest lifted, your shoulders stacked over your hips. So just lift your arm bones up until you feel sensation into the shoulders, a stretch across the fronts of the shoulders, the collarbones. Feel your shoulder blades squeezing in on your back, and just breathe about 5 breaths. arm bones a little bit. This next one, you're going to bend your elbows. Bring your fists to your low back, and then just squeeze your elbows in towards each other. Lift your chest, lift your head up slightly so your jawbone is about parallel to the floor. Your ears are lined up over the shoulders. And just continue squeezing your elbows in towards each other as you lift your chest. Sit up nice and tall. And just breathe about 3 or 5 breaths. You're constantly pressing your inner elbows towards each other the whole time. And take one more breath. Good, and exhale and release that. If you have a yoga strap or a towel, you can grab that. And you're going to take a wide grip, so either on a strap or a long towel. You're going to create some tension between your hands with the towel or the strap. Keep that tension. Your arms are straight. You're going to take a deep breath. Inhale and reach the arms up overhead. Try to keep the arms straight. If you need to bend the elbows, you're going to widen your grip a little bit. Try to keep some good tension on that strap. And then you're going to lower the strap all the way down towards the low back. Maybe you touch the low back. Inhale and reach the arms up overhead. Good. And exhale, lower the arms down. Good. Inhale. This encourages the full range of motion of the shoulder joint. And we don't get that range of motion in most of our daily activities. So this is a really good exercise to keep the shoulders open and flexible. Good, and you're just going to continue that maybe for about 10 rounds. Up and over, breathing the entire time, inhaling as you lift your arm bones up, exhaling as you drop down. Good, and then just release the strap down. The last thing, exercise is more of a restorative resting exercises that use gravity to help you open your shoulders. So if you're lucky enough to have 2 yoga blocks, you can grab those. You can also roll a blanket to make a pretty big mound for about this long, or maybe even a pillow to place underneath your upper back and to pat your head on. So you're going to rest your head on that. If you have a block, you're going to 2 blocks, you're going to use them like this. You're going to place one horizontally at the top of your mat. Okay, and then you're going to place one vertically about 6 to 8 inches below that. You're going to move your hips right up, almost next to the lower block. And then you're going to lie back down. Make sure the top block, the horizontal block, is supporting your head. So you may need to move that a little bit. Okay, the other block, the vertical block, should be between your shoulder blades, and it should lift your chest way up. You'll know it's in the right position then. And then you're going to take your arms in a cactus-like position, and your elbows will come down towards the floor. They may not touch the first time you try this, especially if you have tight shoulders in the front. But just let the weight of the arms drop back and down. And you're just going to close your eyes. You can have your legs in any position, okay? Placing your feet on the floor. If this bothers your low back, to drop your hips down, you can just lift them up to neutralize the low back a little bit. And then you just want to keep your elbows about shoulder level and just drop them down towards the floor. If this is really intense for the front of the shoulders, you can place another block or maybe a pillow underneath the elbows to give them some support. So just let the elbows drop down. You're going to close your eyes and just breathe here. Ideally, you want to stay here for about 3 to 5 minutes a day, and you'll see a great improvement in your posture in only a week. one of the very best things you can do for opening the fronts of the shoulders. So when you come down, you want to roll off the side and just push yourself up to sit. So I hope those exercises were helpful. Have fun doing them, and hopefully they'll improve your posture. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.